Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. The offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They send Ridley in motion. On first and 10, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
out of the gun, they give it to Power. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Power. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Now it's Ward. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
Out of the gun, Ward. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal.
A 36-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Cincinnati.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's
a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Yards. And the Bengals first down.
A carry here for Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
The Titans' 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. keep him in the pocket, keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Bengals 7, Titans 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Titans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week 1, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chris Jenkins Jr. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 15.
From the gun, here's Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Tyler Scott deep to return this one. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener, and you play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bengals.
The run here is Brown. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Burrow. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Now Burrow going to do this himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Now Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Chase.
3rd down, 3 to go.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now, Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cincinnati.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Ball on the
6.
27. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Burrow. Oh, a loose football. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Ward going to keep it here on the zone read.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Ward now on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
7-yard gain. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
No give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the
Burrow to throw. To the middle of the field. Caught by Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a
He had their
Bengals
lone touchdown of the
first
game
down.
earlier, and he comes
A
through
gain
with the
of
catch and a
19
first down
yards.
in this spot.
And a Bengal first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Kevin Winston there defensively.
Back to throw. Burrow. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will score! Touchdown, Cincinnati. His first touchdown of the new campaign. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bengals 14, Titans 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Jim DK now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. They run it straight ahead with Pollard, and he'll get about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard
From just
line.
across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. His fullback releasing. And he's going to bring it in. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Throwing. Ward. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
For a Titans first down.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Throwing again is Ward. That one caught is Jim DK. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, He tracks the ball and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
On first down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
working out of the gun. Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Titans' 48-yard line.
Burrow now. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
Joe Burrow sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. We'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. This one caught by Chase. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now Brown.
2nd and 2.
Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards. L'Jarius Sneed on the tackle.
Here's Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
The score, Bengals 21, Titans 3.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Ward going to hold on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down, they need 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
And the Titans.
Back to throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here comes second and 4.
Bounds across midfield at the 48.
From the gun, here's Ward. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
Titans, first down.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
The 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off play action, it's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Titans.
Here's Ward. That one taken in. Alec Iomatter. Touchdown, Titans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Bengals 21, Titans 10.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard. Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Burrow to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. John Franklin Myers in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Up the middle, here comes Pollard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but They're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the...
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Now, Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down.
Intended for Okonkwo. Incomplete. Jordan battled there defensively.
On second down, here's Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Chris Jenkins Jr. gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. In motion, Okonkwo. Third and long. Here's Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Bengals 28, Titans 17.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum on point with his passes. Generally, one step ahead of the defense all game long. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
looking out of the gun, Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
6 yards to go.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here's Burrow. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. That's the score. Bengals 35, Titans 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Moore going in motion. Running here, it's Pollard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A 1-yard
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They snap it to Ward. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
For a Titans first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's caught over the middle by Iomanner. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 2 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh! Room up the sideline at the 45. 20. 15. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Titans 17.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Titans' offense and receiver Calvin Ridley set to take over for this drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gains of about 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. One of the tight ends in motion right. Again, it's Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Ward. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. In motion, Okonkwo. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Burrow on the bootleg. The throw on the run is complete. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They'll turn it in. And the rookie puts it on the neck. It's a fumble. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. From the gun, here's Ward. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ward now on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.